I'm CJ. It's Lady CJ.
Lady CJ here.
Life and stuff. So today, as you can see, I had my hair done. And I think it looks so pretty. Look, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yay!
Dab it on your face.
It was 9 o'clock. Lady CJ here. I come to you today, gonna do something a little bit different, and talk to you about a subject that a lot of people don't talk about, and it really needs to be spoken about, and it's something that's unfortunately overlooked in our country. And today, if you didn't know, and a lot of you might not, but 22 veterans will commit suicide today. And that's a sad number. It should be 0. No veterans should be committing suicide today. And we need to make that number 0. It's a sad state of affairs at our VAs. Our veterans don't get the care that they deserve. These men go and they fight wars for us, for our freedom, and they come home and they don't get the care that they rightly deserve. And it's extremely sad. So that's something I hope is fixed, and is fixed soon, because they've done a tremendous service to us and providing us with our freedoms so that we can do the things that we continue to do, like me making this video today. So, and you doing whatever it is that you do in your daily lives and being able to say what it is that you say. And we owe them all our gratitude. And if you see a serviceman or woman today, go up to them and thank them for their service, because they deserve it. And we need to end their suffering and help them in every way that we can. So today, this morning, I come to you, just me and my coffee and a book. It was written by an Iraq war veteran. His name is Brian Turner, and he wrote some poetry, and it's called Here Bullet. So I'm going to read to you a few pieces out of this book. Now, why I come to you this morning like this is so many people are fixated on appearance and don't think that they are good enough or worthy enough or pretty enough or attractive enough. And in a lot of ways, that can be a reason why they end their lives. And there's no reason in this world that you should think that you're not worthy enough or pretty enough or attractive enough. So I'm coming to you. It's just me, and here to read to you some poetry. So here we go. We're going to start with A Soldier's Arabic. This is a strange new kind of war where you learn just as much as you are able to believe. That is by Ernest Hemingway. But The word for love, Habib, is written from right to left, starting where we would end it and ending where we might begin. Where we would end a war, another might take as a beginning, or as an echo of history recited again. Speak the word for death, Mott, and you will hear the cursives of the wind, driven into the veil of the unknown. This is a language made of blood. It is made of sand and time. To be spoken, it must be earned. Sorry, my dog is barking. There's a woodpecker on my front of my house, pecking, so the dog thinks somebody's knocking on my front door. No barking. The Baghdad Zoo. An Iraqi northern brown bear mauled a man on a street corner, dragging him down an alley as shocked onlookers shouted and threw stones. Tanks rolled their heavy tracks past the museum and up to the Ministry of Oil. A gunner watched a lion chase down a horse. Eaten down to their skeletons, the giraffes looked prehistoric, unreal, their necks too fragile, too graceful for the 21st century. Dalmatian pelicans and marbled teals flew over, frightened by the rotorwash of Black Hawk helicopters touching down. One baboon escaped the city limits. It was found wandering in the desert, confused by the wind, the blowing sand of the Barshun Dunes. Highway 1. It begins with the highway of death, with an untold number of ghosts wandering the road at night, searching for the way home to Najif Kirk, Mosul, and Khani at Sad. It begins here with a shuffling of feet on the long road north. This is the spice road of old, the caravan trail of camel dust and heat, where Egyptian limes and sultani lemons swayed in crates strapped down by leather, where merchants traded privet flowers and musk, aloes, honeycombs, and silk brought from the Orient. Past marsh Arabs and the Euphrates wheel, past wild camels and waving children, who marvel at the painted guns. The convoy pushes on, past the ruins of Babylon and Sumer, through the land of Gilgamesh, where the minarets sound the Muezzin's prayer, resonant and deep. Cranes roost atop power lines in enormous bowl-shaped nests of sticks and twigs. And when a sergeant shoots one from the highway, it pauses, as if amazed that death has found it here at 7 a.m. on such a beautiful morning, before pitching over the side and falling in a slow unraveling of feathers and wings. The Al-Hasharimi Weapons Market. At midnight, steel shutters slide down tight. Feral cats slink in the periphery of the street lamps, dim cone of light. Inside, like a musician, swaddling a silver-plated trumpet. Akbar reps an AK-47 in cloth. Grease guns, pistols, RPGs. He slides them all under the countertop. Black marketeer or insurgent. An American death puts food on the table. More cash than most men earn in an entire year. He won't let himself think of his childhood friends, those who wear the blue uniforms, which bring death, dying from barrels that he may have oiled with his own hands. Akbar stirs the chai, then carries his sleeping 4-year-old, Habib, to bed under glow-in-the-dark stars arranged on the ceiling. Late at night, when gunfire frightens them both, Habib cries for his father, who tells him it's just the drums, a new music. And the tracery of lights in the sky he retraces on the ceiling, showing the boy how each bright star travels from this dark place to the other. I hope you guys are enjoying this, as I am. What every soldier should know. If you hear gunfire on a Thursday afternoon, it could be for a wedding, or it could be for you. Always center a home with your right foot. The left is for cemeteries and unclean places. Aguf, terra amik, is rarely useful. It means stop, or I'll shoot. Sabah el Kahir is effective. It means good morning. Inshallah means Allah be willing. Listen well when it is spoken. You'll hear the RPG coming for you, not the roadside bomb. There are bombs under the overpasses, in trash piles, in bricks, in cars. There are shopping carts with clothes soaked in fugas, a sticky gel made of homemade napalm. Parachute bombs and artillery shells sewn into the carcasses of dead farm animals. Graffiti sprayed onto the overpasses. I will kill you, American. Men wearing vests rigged with explosives walk up, raise their arms, and say, Inshallah. There are men who earn $80 to attack you, $5,000 to kill. Small children who will play with you, old men with their talk, women who offer chai, and any one of them will dance over your body tomorrow. The Hurt Locker. Nothing but hurt left here. Nothing but bullets and pain and the bleed out slumping and all of the fucks and goddams and Jesus Christs of the wounded. Nothing left here but the hurt. Believe it when you see it. Believe it when a 12-year-old rolls a grenade into the room, or when a sniper punches a hole deep into someone's skull. Believe it when 4 men step from a taxi cab to shower the street in brass and fire. Open the Hurt Locker and see what there is of knives and teeth. Open the Hurt Locker and learn how rough men come hunting for souls. Here, bullet, if a body is what you want, then here is bone and gristle and flesh. Here is the clavicle snapped wish, the aorta's open valves, the leap thought that makes the synaptic gap. Here is the adrenaline rush you crave, that inexorable flight, that insane puncture into heat and blood, and I dare you to finish what you've started. Because here, bullet, here is where I complete the word you bring hissing through the air. Here is where I moan the barrel's cold esophagus, triggering my tongue's explosives for the rifling I have inside of me. Each twist of the round spun deeper, because here, bullet, here is where the world ends, every time. I'm going to read one more. I'd read the whole book, but it'd be an awfully long video. Not to say that my gentlemen friends aren't worthy of a long video. But I'm going to do a second one, because there's 2 chapters. I'm going to finish today's reading with a poem called Eulogy. It was written for Private First Class B. Miller, who took his life on March 22nd, 2004. It happens on a Monday at 11:20 a.m. as tower guards eat sandwiches and seagulls drift by on the Tigris River. Prisoners tilt their heads to the west through burlap sacks, and duct tape blinds them. The sound reverberates through concertina coils, the way piano wire thrums when given slack. And it happens like this, on a blue day of sun, when Private Miller pulls the trigger to take brass and fire into his mouth. The sound lifts the birds up off the water. A mongoose pauses under the orange trees, and nothing can stop it now, no matter what. Blur of motion surrounds him, no matter what voices crackle over the radio in static confusion. Because if only for this moment the earth is stilled, and Private Miller has found what low hush there is down in the eucalyptus shade there by the river. So, today, 22 servicemen and women will take their lives. And we need to do something about that number. It needs to be 0. We need to help them, and we need to give them respect and honor that they deserve. So I can only hope that they get the help that they need at the VAs, and that the treatment that they should have been receiving all along is finally offered to them. Because they are trained to go to war, but they're not untrained when they come home from war. And something needs to be done about that. So, just if you see someone today or tomorrow or in your travels, serviceman or woman, say thank you. Give them respect. Shake their hand. Just say, hey, thanks. Thanks for your service. Smile at them. Let them know, because they put their lives on the line for you, so that you can be free, so that you can do the things that you do every day in your life, so that you can wake up every morning safe in your bed and go about your life and be happy. And we owe them that much. So this is CJ, Lady CJ, and I wish you all the best in your life, and good day to you. And if you have any comments, leave them below, and share this video, and I hope to see you again another day. Take care.